So I get a lot of requests for orange and yellow rhododendrons, and as you've seen before, there is Rhododendron North, and it's kind of an orangey feel to it. It's more yellow. It starts out a little more reddish orange, but that is a real pretty rhododendron. But I want to show you something that every year when this thing blooms, I forget about how beautiful it is, and then every year it blooms, and I go, you know, if people want orange rhododendrons or yellow rhododendrons or a mixture of the two, this is the one they've got to have. Check this out. Isn't that beautiful? And that's Rhododendron Nancy Evans. And it is just, it starts out red. The new buds start out red, as you can see, and then open up to kind of an orangey color, and then just a deep yellow with a little bit of red way down there in the throat. Now this is a younger plant. It's in a 3-gallon pot, and I think I'm going to plant this one out on my landscape. I've got one of these planted out on the landscape now, but I want a couple of them. In fact, you better believe I'm going to be propagating the heck out of this one and the one on the landscape this fall, because this is just an outstanding rhododendron. Some friends of mine have one of these that is a larger one. It's probably close to 5 foot tall in the landscape, and a big round bushy thing, and it is just beautiful when it is just in full bloom, and I just love this particular rhododendron. So if you guys want orange and yellow rhododendrons, Nancy Evans is the way to go. Alright guys, so I'm out here just a couple days later. I was at work the last few days and came out here this morning, and this Nancy Evans has opened up so much more. It's just beautiful. You got to check it out. So look at the color in that guy. It is just absolutely gorgeous, I think, and just the red and the orange and the yellow all together. Like I said, I get so many requests for orange or yellow rhododendrons, and there's really not too many with orange in them, but this is one of them. And if I was going to go for a yellow or an orange rhododendron, this would be the one, Nancy Evans. Absolutely beautiful colors, as you can see. And as long as we're in here, I suppose we ought to step on over to this one. This rhodie is Many Moons, a new variety I got. I got to get planted out in the ground this spring, so I'm clearing another area. I think I showed that in another video. I'm going to be planting out most everything in here so I can clear this out and finally get this whole entire hoop house cleaned out. Anyway, this is one of the new varieties, Many Moons. That's a real nice yellow as well, but look at the difference. Let's check this out. I mean, that's a yellow, yeah. And it's a beautiful yellow, and in fact, it just gets covered in blooms and buds, and I love that about this one. But I mean, it's hard to beat that Nancy Evans with that little bit of red and orange in it, isn't it? I mean, there's the contrast. It's just hard to beat the Nancy Evans. Anyway, that's Many Moons. Real nice rhodie if you want just pure yellow. And then we've got, I showed you this this one just as it was opening up as buds. This is Big Sam crossed with Lems Cameo, and I believe the name for it is Nacelle, but there's a couple different sports of this one, and you know, I'm not even sure what you would officially call this rhododendron, but it's absolutely beautiful. I just call it Big Sam crossed with Lems Cameo because that's what it was sold to me as. But really nice rhodie. I've gotten a few cuttings to take of this one and intend to take more of it, but I love how tropical that looks, especially in a maritime climate like we're in. You know, it's just got a real nice tropical feel when you're looking for that in the springtime. This one over here just started opening up, and it really caught my eye when I came out here this morning. This is another species, and it's Rhododendron Ponticum. Isn't that just a real nice purple, real soft lavender kind of purple? Big leaves, big plant, and it's supposed to get huge over time. Alright, anyways guys, just wanted to show you that. Isn't that Nancy Evans beautiful? Alright, I'll check you out in the next video. If you want to follow along, see what we're going to be doing this spring, just hit the subscribe button, like the video if you like it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios! Look at that, Dad's Indian Summer just starting to open up. I love this flower. You guys want to check it out? I'll be out here in a few days. We'll see what's going on. Come on back and see what it looks like.